The term for heals in the Bible is also used to indicate removal of bodily sickness and infirmity. Anyone sick? Do you know Jesus still heals? God still heals people of their physical diseases? I don't care what scientists say. I don't care what atheists say. All I know is my Bible says Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. If you've experienced God physically healing your body, physically in some way, raise your hand. He still heals. He still heals. Praise God for doctors. Praise God for lasers. Praise God for medical technology. Praise God for all that stuff. But God still heals with that stuff, and even sometimes when He chooses to, without that stuff. And the saint said, because God's big enough, He could do it. And sometimes He just loves to remind people, He's still in the healing business. So I'm trusting and hoping that we see some physical healings as well as spiritual, emotional healings in the weeks, months to come. So people know that God still heals. He heals the physical, He heals the emotional, He heals the spiritual. And He still makes whole people. Yesterday I went down to visit JR. As you know, JR, Gary Jr., is in a rehab program. And he says hello, by the way, and he wanted me to tell you all thank you for all your thoughts and prayers. He really appreciates it. And so anyway, I went to this breakfast yesterday, and so I was sitting with these guys in his program. By the way, a really great ministry. It's called Hope Ministry, and they have about 46 guys through this rehab program. You've heard of Teen Challenge, right? Well, this place is very similar to Teen Challenge, and there's all kinds of opportunities for us to get involved. If you would like to get involved, they would like our church to bring down some meals and bring some music and minister to the guys. It's really a great ministry. And on every wall, they have a Bible verse plastered. I mean, everything about this place is Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. You know, it's just a great ministry. But anyway, we were talking, and some of the guys were talking and so forth and so on. And they said, you know, one guy asked me, he said, have you ever been in a place like this? I said, only by God's grace have I been able to avoid it. Because when I was 19 years old, my best friend, Jim, said, Mike, you are a mess. By the time you're 30, you'll either be dead, in a psychiatric ward, locked up, or in prison. So I said, you know what? I was headed to a place like this or worse. But by God's grace, He got a hold of me, and I gave my life to Jesus, and we kind of circumvented it. Otherwise, I would have been in here or worse, you know. And the guys, I was just so impressed with how they all found hope in that, and they're also trying to become responsible young men, and testimonies and the stories are just tremendous. So let's continue to pray for JR. He's doing tremendous, and he continues to need our prayers. But God heals backsliding. He heals the rebellious. He heals that sinful heart. That's what He does. He makes it whole through Christ.